unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And the Jets come up with a takeaway.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like when you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball, they knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
The 17-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's hot. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is caught. He's in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Jets.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
gun, here's Allen. That one caught. It's Knobs, the tight end.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first down, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try and run here with Cook. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't stand out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. Has his man. It's Samuel. He's going to have the Bills' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will get into the end zone. Joshua Palmer, touchdown, Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
First and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Back at the 32.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Big job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Cook. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 21-yard line.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's the first carry from man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And the Jets come up with a takeaway.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Washington.
At this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. One side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
A design run here for Allen. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's a loss of yards.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area. You have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown. And after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Allen now on 2nd down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Allen. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this quarter.
Makes the score Bills 14, Jets 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Patrick to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They convert on quickly. They'll only get a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tackled there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll look underneath for Hall. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play fake, now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Big time play there for Buffalo. 45 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Gerard Black. And the Jets will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Easy.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
56, pound 80. Alert. What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is part of the three. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen to Hall.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay
Into space. And he will go all the way. That's Walker. Touchdown, Jets. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. That's into the hands of Shakir. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bills. First down.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. He's got that complete to Knox. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going first and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir, touchdown Buffalo. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, and Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yellow.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the Bills' 31-yard line.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Pass Walker. Touchdown, Jets. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets have come back to level things. It's 28 all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, tight. Ready? What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Allen. Going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Tyler
not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Yellow!
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And wow, it's hard to get a square shot when he's moving like that. Spinning and turning and picking up 9 yards. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Another run here with Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up there of 19 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's second and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Edwards is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one, good for 8, does it. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Easy cross midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, Josh Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. 17 yards Good for a Bills first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Stretching the field is Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Bass is good, and the Bills will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's into the hands of Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
36-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Yellow.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9.
Attack! Yellow! On the water, right?
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
Yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is called in at the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. First and goal as they convert on third down.
First down.
Attack!
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Jets will go up by 7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, here is Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Bills first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Alert! 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 Hey, home! What's that?
Throw once more. Here's Allen. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens.
Intercepted. The Jets take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Yellow!
He gets to Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
15!
They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown tonight.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. Open is Knox over the middle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Jets will take over at their own 15.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
with a run, and it's home. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 15-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it! And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off we go in the fourth quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit to 7.
Bills 42. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Shaq Thompson starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
56, 56.
To the air once more. It's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the air on 3rd down, here's Allen. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at at their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we've got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some plays. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Mahomes.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. This returnable from inside his own 40. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On 1st down, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Gain of 18 on the play.
Allen to throw again. Aside that open man is Knox. He's close to a 1st down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take it down for a loss.
That's his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
Is good. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
All even. 4 fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Gibson now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. I'll go 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
I'm going 80. 15.
They'll drop the throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here comes 2nd down.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That ball intercepted. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops at 46 seconds to go. Second and goal.
Alert! 180! Off 52. Middle. We got it.
Throw once more. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
49. Tyler Bass to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Easy. I don't want any.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
The 21-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. A man over the middle. It's Worthy. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jets first down.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Complete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to